What is up, everyone? I probably sound a little bit weird today as I've just been to the dentist and I thought it'd be absolutely hilarious because a lot of you only see my voice, you don't actually see me. So since my half of my face is currently numb, I thought it'd be absolutely hilarious to do a video where I can't even speak properly. So yeah, that's what's happening today. And well, Guild Wars 2 related stuff, I suppose. There's not really. I mean, okay. Usually, what I talk about is stuff like the mechanics of the game. You know what crafting is about, what dynamic events are about. You know, different aspects of the game, I suppose. But now I'm just laughing at myself since I can hardly speak. But now that the game has actually been sort of broadcasted to the world, I suppose, there's no real need to talk about these things anymore because, you know, wikis are all over the place. We can just watch, you know, there's crafting videos up, there's everything that's out there. You can go check it up, you know, if you want to watch that video, you can just type it into YouTube and that video will be provided for you. And my P's, I can't even pronounce my P's. If I started to say my name, or Philetic, it's not too bad, but yeah. So what I'm going to be doing from now on is, for those of you that are that know what Tea and Tyria is, it's kind of like my weird podcast type thing, where I just talk about Guild Wars 2 and talk about the latest news and what have you. So on my YouTube channel now, what I'm going to do is different videos on a list of topics. So for example, over the last few days, we've had, well, last couple of weeks I suppose, we've had different bits of news such as the official Guild Wars 2 forum. We've had the latest news of the beta keys being sent out, and we've had loads of different types of news. So all of these topics I'm just going to cover in one video and talk about it, and yeah, just do that generally, basically. And I'm going to do this, talk about it and what have you. And then hopefully other people will be able to come onto my channel and talk about it with me, and it will be absolutely awesome. Now in the background today, I'm going to put up some PvP because, you know, PvP is always interesting to watch, it's awesome and it's a great part of the game. And the first thing that I'm going to talk about today is the microtransaction system and questions. And what is the microtransaction system? Well, okay, so how are ArenaNet going to make their money? Well, it's not a monthly subscribed game. You know, you don't pay £9 a month or $9 a month or whatever to play Guild Wars 2. You just simply, they make their money simply by microtransactions. And all these big words are making it extremely difficult for my very numb face to talk about. But yeah, basically the way they're doing it is you're going to be able to buy gems in game. So these gems account to a currency, and they make it easier to buy items that are already in the game. So everything is accessible. Everything's accessible. So in other words, like for example, all this grief about Mass Effect 3 with all the microtransactions, where if you buy this, if you get that, if you buy it from this place, you get all these different items that you won't be able to get unless you buy this. Guild Wars 2 or ArenaNet aren't doing it that way. They're saying everything's accessible, however, if you want this item a lot quicker, you'll be able to buy it with gems. Now, this isn't going to be like, you know, you have the best gear in the land, and for everyone else it's really hard to grind up to that gear. You know, you're spending karma points, glory points, you're spending gold. You really want this set piece of gear so you look absolutely awesome. And then someone's going to come along, bop along like a little penguin, and just, you know, shove down a bajillion gems and just buy the gear straight out. No, it's not going to be like that. You know, you're not going to have everyone just, you know, making use of these gems to be the best. That's not how ArenaNet want it, and that's not how it's going to be. There's going to be certain items within the game that are sort of full looks. They're to make yourself look good, you know, like an interesting piece of town clothes, for example. If you didn't know, you have town clothes and your normal gear, and when you're walking around town, you can switch to your town clothes to give yourself that little bit of a funny look or what have you. So there might be an interesting piece of town clothes that you can get that's really expensive usually, but the idea is that you buy it with gems, and with real money, and you get gems as currency, and then you buy it with your gems. However, this set piece of town clothes will still be available, but it'd be a hell of a lot of gold to buy. So for example, say your average player has 3,000 gold. So this set of town clothes is going to cost, say, 500 gold. So that's a hell of a big chunk of your money just for a set piece of town clothes. Or you can buy it for, say, like 20 gems. So, you know, the best way of going around it is to just buy the 20 gems and then get the town clothes, but it's still accessible to you through just earning the money through gold in the game and then buying it that way. And it's going to be like that for all the items. Obviously I can't give you a list of what sort of items they're going to have, but it's just not going to affect the game. It's not going to affect the gearing system, the progression system. It's all going to be, oh gosh, I've been trying to avoid this word this whole time, but I'm going to go for it, even with my, you know, my handicap. The aesthetics of the game. Now, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say, I know what I'm trying to say, so let's continue and put this moment behind us. So yeah, that's how the microtransaction system works. A lot of people just don't like microtransactions in general, so they just don't like the system. However, this is how they have to make money, and I think that this is the best way for it to go about, because it's involving the economy of the game, and it's not hindering anyone. You know, I mean, they could have just done it so that you can't get the items with gold, and it's literally just, if you want this set piece of town clothes, just buy it. You know, it's kind of like, think of it like League of Legends. You know, you can farm up your IP, you can farm up the in-game points that you get, or you can just spend, just buy some Riot points, or in Guild Wars 2 case, you can buy some gems, and you could just get this item or this character quicker. You know, that you could just do it that way, or you can do it the other way. It doesn't matter. Either way, you're going to get the item. So I feel it's the best system. I'm really pleased with it, but I'd love to hear, your guys' thoughts on this, and what do you think about it? Because, it's interesting for ArenaNet as well to hear, the community's opinion, and so far it's been really positive. I feel that, it's the best way of going about things, because it's not hindering anyone, and you can still look awesome by just spending that little bit more money on the game. So that's all for me today. I've talked about some other news on the latest T-Interior, which is now up on the website, tinterior.com. Check the links below and go to episode 4. But as you can see, I have slowly got better over this episode. My S's and P's are still absolutely messed up, but I hope that you have enjoyed it as much as I have hated it. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, and who's on the horizon, and hopefully when the game comes out, it'll be a lot easier to make videos, and we'll have a lot more fun with that. So if not, just hit that subscribe button, and come back for the next video. So comment below on what you think of microtransaction systems and what you want me to talk about next, and make sure you hit up that podcast. I'm still going to upload it to YouTube, and yeah, stick around. See you guys next time, and thanks for watching.